let me just address a few things. I've been absent from this because I've been severely depressed. But some things that I said in my Listen and Don't Judge. One, it was supposed to be lighthearted and funny, and I don't think it came across like that to everybody. I think it resonated with a lot of people, especially if you've been in the space for a long time. But listen, I fully recognize that anytime you go through IVF and you're having trouble getting pregnant and you need assistance, that is a very challenging time in your life, no matter if you've been doing it for 3 months or 5 years, right? It's still challenging. I understand that perspective, right? I'm not eye-rolling everybody that I come across that's saying that it's a challenging time or dissecting your journey to the next step, right? But hear me out when I say this process, my mood changes rapidly. And sometimes my automatic response to somebody complaining that hasn't been in the journey as long as we have is an eye roll, silent eye roll. Now, I fully recognize that that is not an appropriate response or a kind response or an empathetic response or a sympathetic response. I recognize that that is kind of a shitty response. I recognize that, okay? I can admit that. But the truth of the matter is, sometimes it happens. And if you have been in this journey for a really long time, whether you want it to happen or not, you will get triggered in some of the nastiest ways. And those are not necessarily things that I'm proud of. I'm not proud of the person, some of the characteristics that I display going through this journey. It has made me sometimes a very angry and bitter person, and sometimes judgmental. Also, those feelings, if you look at it from what your therapist might say, those feelings are just misdirected, right? Those feelings are jealousy, envy. I'm envious that somebody has such a short time in IVF. Super envious. So those eye rolls are very misdirected. So I just want to say that I am a very rational person when it comes to these scenarios, and I do recognize that those responses are not kind responses, but they're also a projection of stuff that I'm feeling and has nothing to do with you. So hope that clears some things up.